know what? I'm going down with the ship. I'm going down with the ship. It is what it is. Y'all can say what y'all want about Clay Helton. I get it. He hasn't lived up to the expectations. 4-5 on the season, 2-3 in the Sun Belt, going up against the 6-3 Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. They're 5-1 in the Sun Belt. The Chanticleers have scored 40 points in the last 3 or 4 games or something like that. But I'm going down with the ship. Georgia Southern, I have faith in them. I want them. I really, really want them to win this game. All is not lost. I don't know what it is. Maybe this Appalachian State win got me a little fired up. And I know that our back is against the wall. I know the odds are slim. I know that the 36% that Coastal Carolina has to win this game may be a little bit fraudulent. But I'm going down with the ship. I do believe Coastal Carolina is a slightly better team. I do believe that Coastal Carolina has a lot of momentum. But I do believe Georgia Southern has a little bit of fire under their belly after winning Appalachian State. And I think that coming home, playing at Paulson, maybe they could beat up on the Chanticleers one more time at Paulson Stadium. I'm going down with it. I think these guys get to 500. My thoughts may be wrong, but I'm telling you, I think that they can go. I believe they'll go 500. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. If I'm wrong, hey, who's been 100% right? I've probably been 100% wrong, but I don't care. This is my team. I'm gonna roll with them, and I believe in them. I don't know what it is. Last week I was a little bit down. I just haven't been feeling the best. But this week I've been feeling a little bit more confident. Not just with, Georgia Southern, but just in life in general. And right about now, the glass is half full. I also realized, and I know if y'all don't see this hoodie is too big for me. I've been losing a lot of weight, been working out, been doing some things, and it's starting to show. But still, I still believe that this team can win this game. They give us a 63% chance to win this game. Like I said, I believe that is a bit fraudulent. I don't think my team is that good, but I think they can eke out a win against Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina's been playing really good. You have. Georgia Southern has probably played their best game this season against Appalachian State. And I'm talking about total. Going into an environment that was hostile, going up against a team that some people may think, oh, that's not the old. That's not the Appalachian State of old. Well, this ain't the Georgia Southern of old either. And we saw what happened. Both of these teams are pretty much down within their respective places. These two teams usually be at the top of the Sun Belt, at least the Sun Belt East. But you see how things are. And anytime you play a rival, it is what it is. Coastal Carolina wants this to be somewhat of a rival. So Coastal Carolina is going to come in here with a chip on their shoulder. They're already 6-3. They're bowl eligible. They're 5-1 in the Sun Belt. I want us to spoil whatever chance they think they have to be in the Sun Belt title game. I think that's more motivation to play for something. Or not only that, you still could be bowl eligible if you win this game. The Old Dominion game look like that's a foregone conclusion. We're probably going to end up losing that game, but then all bets are off when you play against Marshall. You got to just have that motivation to continue to play one game at a time. And I think these kids could do it. We have the talent to do it. Do we have the coaching to do it? I'm not going to go after the coaches on this one. I'm not even going to go through the numbers in this game. But I do feel that this game here is another game where we just feel like, we're in playoff mode right now. You want to play for the postseason, you have to win this game. You can't let this team come in here and slap you around at home. We just can't let it happen. Not under these circumstances. So I want to hope. I want to put it out there in the ethos. I want to put it out there for the energy can grasp my words and to say that, look, Georgia Southern going to win this game. I want them to win this game. If they don't win it, will I be a little disappointed? Yeah, but then again, what do we have to lose? I think these kids have played hard all season despite the shortcomings. These kids have shown improvement in some areas. They show consistency, good bad, or indifferent in other areas. But I think that, you got 2 games left at home. You got one on the road to an inferior opponent. Can you get 2 out of 3? I think they can. And I think it starts on Saturday. I mean, if they don't, like, hey, what's new if they don't win? What's new? It's easy for us to sit here and say, look, man, we don't like what Coach Clay Helton is doing. We don't like, too much what Ryan Applin has been doing. We damn sure don't like what Brandon Bailey brought to the table this year. It's been a disaster of a season. We shouldn't be below 500. But then again, I'm not going to sit here and just throw away the season. Not after beating Appalachian State the way we did, because I thought the season was going to be over. We're going to lose the app, and we could just mail it in at that point, being 3-6. But that 3-6, and looking at 4-5, that's not Georgia Southern standard, but it does give you a little bit of motivation to root for these guys. It gives you the motivation, and I'm not going to turn my back on these kids. I'm not going to sit here and put it out in the air to say that, oh, these guys are going to lose the next 2 games and they may beat Marshall. That is totally, against what we stand for at Georgia Southern. We win our home games. If anything, I would say, hey, we win the next 2 and we may lay an egg at Marshall. I can live with that. But like, Paulson Stadium is one of the top 10 places that you do not want to play in all of college. Division 1, 2, FCS, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's one of the places you don't want. I think we have like the highest winning percentage, top 10 winning percentages in all of college sports or all of college football. So I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to lose these games. Do I see us losing? I can see where we lose them. I can see that. I've seen how this team operate for the past 9 games. I'm not blind. But I will say at the same time, I'm not going to bet against this one. Not on this one. Well, I don't bet anyway, but you know what I mean. I'm banking on these guys to win this game. This is a winnable game. These guys have the talent. These guys have the team collectively. They got the stadium to play in, which can be intimidating for anybody. I think they can do it. I want them to do it. I hope they can do it. This will be, 5-5 and then, split the last 2. You're going bowling. And I want this for those kids. I want them for this. I want them for this team. I want them for this program. Because you just never know what may happen once you get on that field. Nobody saw us beating Appalachian State. Maybe we could continue that. It's a good time to carry momentum right now. But we'll see how it goes. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I want these players, I want this team to win this game. And I'm feeling a little bit more confident. I feel a little bit much better than I did last week, because last week I was kind of down. But these guys came in and they showed us what they can do. And it was refreshing to see. And it kind of got me hyped up. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. But, hey, I want these guys to win. This is my team, and this is how we roll. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy, and y'all be blessed. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.